Fashion is art, and I particularly care for haute couture because it's more art. Like the fashion that we wear in the normal streets, it's dumbed down so that we don't look ridiculous on the streets, because you can't wear a big ass flower on your head walking down the street. Well, maybe you can, I mean, if you feel the need to, but I don't know, I just love it. It's art. It's someone's idea, it's someone's expression of how they feel or what they saw, and they expounded upon it, and they made it into their own while keeping the originality, like where it derived from. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's beautiful to me, and it's amazing how they create it, because most of that type of work is handmade. You know, it takes a long time to make. So that's another reason to admire my grandmother. She was a teacher, a special ed teacher, but for some reason she had a lot of money. I don't know where this money was coming from, but she had it. So she used to wear different clothing, and she was always styling. Like, she's always been fashionable her entire life when I look at her old pictures. And she's beautiful, and I just love people like that. Like, I admire people who don't try too hard to be fashionable. They just do it. It's just something they do. Like, she would always go to different boutiques and wear different things that I'm inspired to, and I go in her closet to this day and get some things, and they're still in style, you know? It's just, I don't know, the way she presented herself, or the way that people who are fashionable, the way they carry themselves, and makes you want to admire them, makes you want to be like them, and to aspire to have the things that they have. And one of those things was clothing, so that's why I like it. And also my cousin Ryan, he's worked at Bloomingdale's, Nordstrom's. He's always been into fashion, always been around him my entire life. He's 10 years older than me, and I just absolutely love him. He's one of my favorite cousins. So that's another reason why I love fashion. I am a very shy person when you first get to know me. Until you really get to know me, I'm crazy. But I'm very hardworking when it's something that I really want to do, when it's something I put my mind to, because when it's something I don't like or something I'm uninterested in, I can get kind of lazy. But when it's something that I'm into, I put my all into it, and I work very hard for it, and I work very hard, and I move up quickly because I'm blessed and highly favored. And and I guess, I don't know, I can't explain it, because I'm a shy person, and I may not talk to somebody, but out of nowhere somebody will offer me a position, or somebody will want me to do something, because I guess they feel that I'm capable of doing it. Like, I used to be a milliner, and I worked in this program, and I guess my teacher Angela saw that I could communicate with people, even though I don't really like talking to new people. But I became ambassador, and I became an intern, and I don't know, I just move up based on how hard I work and how I express myself, I guess. Rihanna, Zendaya, because they are not afraid to do something new. And Rihanna, I freaking love her, because it's like, I can't afford the things that she wears, but she wears the things that I think of. Like sometimes she'll look like she has on a what is it? Not lingerie, but like sleeping robe. Like, I would definitely wear that out the house. Like, I'm kind of crazy like that. I love Miu Miu. I love them because they like to mix and match different patterns. I absolutely love that, because I feel like not all the time you need to match. I feel the same way about color blocking. I love Prada because they're just, well, they own Miu Miu, but it's like, I don't know, I love color blocking, so that's why I absolutely love them. I love Dolce & Gabbana simply because I love floral. I absolutely love floral and embroidery, so I appreciate their work. Spring fashion is the start of something new, because you know it's spring, summer, fall, winter. So whenever you start over with spring, that's the beginning. It's like the genesis. It's like the start of something. It's like what I said, the start of something new. It basically starts off the rest of what other fashions are going to continue on for the rest of the year. Like, yeah, it starts it off. All trends are repetitive, you know, because they come from past styles. Like, everything that we're wearing today is just something, they might switch it a little bit. Like, you know how crop tops are coming back into style? That was in the 80s. Like, it's nothing new. You know, it comes from nature. Like, everything in spring. That's why a lot of spring things have bright colors. And, yeah, a lot of flowers. Oh, I will wear anything just as long as it's cute. I will wear winter clothes in the summertime.
How do you feel about today's shoot?
It was a lot of fun because I don't do this. I'm usually the one behind the camera and not in front of the camera, so it was a lot of fun.
It's connect.